All right. So as promised on the podcast, I'm going to return to doing some vlogs. I used to love doing vlogs in the car. So here we are in the car driving along, you and me, and I'm just going to spew a couple of things that I want to talk about. And because this is going to go to YouTube, I want to talk about this whole YouTube partnership and the Google getting rid of gun channels and conservative channels and this, that, and the other thing. So to catch people up to speed from where I'm at, I used to have a really pretty good-sized Christian channel, which I closed down because I got all involved in drama, etc., etc., etc. And, oh, what a mess that turned into. So I finally closed it down. I couldn't handle it anymore, and I reopened My Guns and My Religion, and I have actually another channel where I put basically sermons when I feel like it. Pastor George CC, if you want to subscribe over there. Good luck finding a new video. And when we got into YouTube, right, when I say we, the early adopters on YouTube, we did it because we wanted to make videos, right? Whatever the videos were, we wanted to explore our creativity. It was an outlet for us to have a chance to say something that we wanted to say. And I would say none of us really got into it thinking, oh boy, this is going to be my career. And now there's this big uproar that Google decides, well, we're going to demonetize all these channels, right? And they're not friendly to the people who we sell advertising to. And everybody's up in arms. Everybody's got a Patreon, and everybody's begging for money to sell stuff in their store. Or you're going to send it via PayPal, whatever the heck it is, right? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I was a partner. I made a whopping, over the entire time I ever had YouTube channels, about $600. Woohoo. Not enough to buy you much of anything. I'm going to get back into making videos because I got stuff to say. So that's literally where I'm at with the whole monetization thing. I don't think that, if you got into YouTube because you thought it was going to be your career, you were in YouTube for the wrong reasons. I know I just stepped on a lot of toes, but that's just the way it is. Secondly, and this is, I think, much more important, and this is for those of us who do have, pro-firearm, or pro-Second Amendment, pro-conservative channels, that Google is now trying to get rid of those videos because it finds them offensive. That's wrong. That's wrong. And because Google through YouTube has a near monopoly on streaming video, and they really do. I mean, there's other venues for streaming video, but let's face it, the real gold standard is how well does it play on YouTube. And for them to just simply take those videos down because they disagree with the content is absolutely wrong, and honestly, truly, probably should be criminal. And it's, oh, wait a second, it's a privately held company and they can do whatever they want. Well, yes and no. Back in the good old days, when I was a kid, television and radio was not multimedia conglomerations. In other words, you didn't have the syndication kind of situation where you've got, I think that I had heard there's only 5 or 6 major players in the game, and all your local radio stations are owned by these big corporations. No. Back then, the local radio station was just that. It was a guy, or a company that had a transmitter and got some local talent on, and you had the great DJs of old, and I guess the goal of being a DJ or a local TV personality was that, you wanted to get picked up by a network or by a bigger station and a bigger market. but it allowed for tremendous creativity on a local level. And one of the things that we decided early on was that the airwaves, the public airwaves, belonged to everybody. So all of the radio stations and television stations had to, in order to get a license to broadcast, had to provide a certain amount of public access broadcasting. And you'd see that they'd have a disclaimer before the show. This, you know, the views expressed on this program are not necessarily the opinions of the station, right? And then there you'd go, and you'd have religious broadcasting, and you'd have all this, that, and the other thing, because the airwaves belonged to everybody. Well, now our media is delivered to us by and large through the internet, through, you know, over Facebook, through YouTube, whatever, through Twitter. And that wire set, if you will, that is the internet, has to be viewed as belonging to all of us. And we have to return to the concept that even though companies like Google or Facebook have invested, and they have millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in equipment and everything else, that their ability to get it from their server, from their equipment to the public, belongs to all of us. And it has to belong to all of us, because otherwise you're going to have 2 or 3 major companies that own the ability to put out whatever message and whatever dialogue that they want. And that, my friends, is a very Orwellian reality. Yes, it is. It's bad enough that companies like Google and Facebook are absolutely gathering all kinds of intelligence on your personal and private lives. They should not be allowed on any level to control the discussion by simply shutting down those opinions that they don't like. I don't know. What do you think about it? Comment in the thing below. Please like, share this video, and I will be trying to put up some videos at least a couple of times a week on topics that interest me and hopefully interest you. God bless. Keep your powder dry. Mullen Labe. And just remember, if you don't know Jesus Christ, your personal Lord and Savior, you will go straight to hell when you die. So you need to take care of that today. God bless. Bye-bye.